Well, hello, friends. Time for another Dear Burt. Dear Burt's 17. Wow, we're really moving along here with these Dear Burts. It's between Thanksgiving and Christmas now. Hope to have something special for you for Christmas, although I don't know what we could have that's special. Almost every one of these is special. Well, let's get the pictures out of the way. Some of you seem to enjoy looking at my work. The one directly behind me, this one here, is a picture I did of it's a photograph actually, partially painting and partial photograph. It's a restaurant in Bray, Ireland. It's quite a nice restaurant actually. The Tree of Idleness. Those of you who live in Ireland and haven't eaten there, I highly recommend it. It's not too far from Dunleary, right on the sea there. As a matter of fact, the food it's kind of a nondescript looking place, but the food is wonderful. Matter of fact, when I was having dinner there, the band U2, the group, was there as well. So it's got a good reputation. And the other picture is a forest scene that I was dabbling around in. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into some of the questions. Let's see. Sandy says, thank you, etc. I add my request on how to use the power of intention. Do certain scripts work better than others? Is the power in specificity about our intention? Is it specific as in I want to be happy? I set my intention to reflect happiness around me. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not intention. That's a homily that you're coming up with, a quotation, so to speak. Your intent is just what is it that you want to do? When you go into the kitchen if you're going to have dinner, your intention is to eat. You don't have to say, I'm intending to eat now. You know you're going to eat. If your intention is to wash the dishes, you don't have to say, I'm going to wash the dishes now. You know you're going to wash the dishes. Well, that's what I'm talking about. If your intent is to heal, it's not to hurt, it's to heal. Person asks me, can you hurt anyone? Can you harm anyone with this? Is it your intention to harm? No, it's my intention to heal. Then you're not going to harm. You can't harm. Your intention is there. You don't have to say anything. It's very, very simple. What is it that you're going to do? That's your intention. When you hold your hands up like this, or you flip your hands up like so, and you're throwing energy out, what would be sillier than that if it wasn't your intention to use that energy to heal? So your intention is what you're going to do. Don't make a big thing out of it. The simpler that you keep these things, the better and the more effective that they'll be. I hope that helps you there. Dear Burt, from Ron Dack. Dear Burt, once again, thank you so much for sharing. Also, please speak about the power of our intention, and I use the same question. Well, same answer. How do you use the power of intention? What is your intent? Whatever your intent is, that's how it's going to be effective. Your intention is to go on a diet. Okay, if your intent is to lose weight, and you start eating all kinds of donuts and high-calorie foods, well, you're kind of breaking into your intention there, aren't you? Hello, Burt. Thanks a million, etc. I heard and read a lot that we are never alone, always accompanied by angels and guardians and guides. We may contact them or ask for their help in times of need. How do you feel about that? Well, those of you who are involved with quantum jumping at all know that quantum jumping, the premise, the concept is that there's an infinity of universes. And an infinity means that anything that you can imagine is in one of those universes. So for you quantum jumpers, if you want to meet your guide, you want to talk to your angel, whoever, they're there, they're waiting for you in another universe. Whatever you can imagine is in another universe. How about talking to one of them here? Well, if you want to talk to your guides, your angels, they're obviously going to be on the spiritual dimension. So all you have to do is go to the spiritual dimension. How do you do that? Well, we've gone into that in past videos. You just meditate and you go into your meditative zone. Then you say your intention now is to go to the spiritual dimension. How do you do that? Your intention will get you there. I want to go to the spiritual dimension. My intention is to go. Okay. You're there. I'm there now. Now, I'm visualizing a white light. Why? Why a white light, by the way? People don't ask that. Why white? Why not blue, green, whatever? Well, we don't know anything about the spiritual dimension. Nobody does. But the one thing that we're sure of, the only thing that we're sure of, is that there's light there. There's light everywhere. Light is. Let there be light. There will be light on the spiritual dimension. So once you use that light, we know that there's a possibility that we actually will be there. So you go to the spiritual dimension and just say, I want to talk to one of my angels, one of my guardians, one of my guides, and see what kind of an answer you get. You may be surprised. Diana says, Dear Burt, I have a family member who's sick with epilepsy. Is there a method that can help improve the brain? All I can do is give you anecdotal material on that one. One of my very good friends and a former Silva instructor, Marie Proctor, had epilepsy. She had grand mal seizures, as a matter of fact. And she claims that meditation, simple meditation, helped her a great deal. As a matter of fact, she got rid of the seizures and hadn't had a seizure for many years. You may want to try that. However, before you do, I don't give medical advice. No one should unless they are a physician. So if you're going to recommend somebody who's afflicted with epilepsy to meditate, do have them ask the physician first. I don't imagine that meditation will hurt an epileptic or be harmful in any way. But I don't know. I'm not a physician. So ask the physician. If the physician says it's okay to meditate, then do have her or him, the family member, have them meditate. Let's say twice a day for 20 minutes or so. Ask the physician. And if he says okay, she says okay, that may well help. Jay says, hello, Burt, thank you. I'm thinking about using this spiritual healing technique on others at a distance to speed up. What are your thoughts on that? Absolutely. The healing technique for, as you learned last week, you just visualize yourself in the white light, and that's enough. Well, if you have a friend who's in need, just see them in the white light. That's fine. Get a visual image of them, and then when you have them, see them surrounded by the white light. And Helen says pretty much the same thing. I can see outspending, etc., etc. She's programming for her mother. Visualize your mother surrounded by the white light. Okay, that's about it for now. Next week, I hope to have some very interesting things for you again. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm Burt Goldman. Thanking you. Have a good day, a good rest of the year. And 2010 is going to be a wonderful year for us all. Thank you again. See you next week.